Mark your calendar for a historic rugby matchup happening this Saturday, and we are learning a move or two right here in studio.
Learning it from the pros, right? We have these two joining us. It's Jerome. He's a former player and coaching France this weekend. We also have David. He's going to be playing, and you played for Team USA, but you're playing for France this weekend.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a first-time feeling and first-time experience. I have to play against a lot of my own, brothers and friends. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that matchup.
Well, if we have Warriors fans out there watching, there are several Warriors players on the USA team.
Yeah, I think you'll see quite a few faces on America's team. So yeah, it'd be great to have a lot of supporters because a lot of you guys boys will be on that team. So looking forward to it.
Let's talk about the fan base here in Utah. I did go to a Warriors game, and it was so much fun. I didn't know a lot about rugby, and I just kind of went in. There are a lot of fans here. You said one of the best places to come and feel supported is Utah.
Yeah, 100%. I think Utah has an immense and amazing fan group here, and a lot of supporters, and I think the sport's going in the right direction and is growing rapidly here in Utah.
All right, Jerome, let's talk about the significance of this game here in Utah this weekend.
Oh, it's huge, especially coming from Toulouse in France, where we have in the south of France, that's the hotbed of rugby. So to be able to come over to the US and to be able to share our knowledge, but also have an exchange with players, teams here in Utah, it's amazing. So we're hoping that this weekend's one step to a long, lasting relationship.
And what is happening this Saturday is the first time ever on not only Utah soil, but US soil?
Yeah, 100%. As long as I've been playing rugby here and playing for the Eagles, I can't remember a time we've ever played against, a club team and one of the best club teams in arguably the world. So, no, it's definitely a great experience, and I think it's going to be a great viewing experience for a lot of supporters.
You two, what is it about rugby that you love so much, that you're so passionate about?
So I grew up in New Zealand, so in New Zealand it's the #1 sport, and I've always wanted to play rugby since I was a little wee toddler. So for me, it's I grew up wanting to play it. So it's a dream come true to be able to travel the world and do what I love.
I can see that. I remember watching the game and thinking, I need to bring my sons, and I could see them wanting to get right down there and learn it. If you're not familiar, describe the game and a little bit of the rules of the game.
I'll try my best. Yeah, no, I think the closest way to think about it is the non-stopness of soccer and just the contact of American football. All of that melded into one, created this this beautiful sport. So, yeah, it's definitely a unique sport, and it's hard to really compare. But I think that's the closest thing I can get to it.
But wait, you two, the contact of football without the pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
like this is not for the weak of heart.
No, I mean, it really takes a special kind of person to get away from the pads and hit someone with nothing but your own body. So, yeah, it's...
What have you two broken before?
Oh, many injuries.
You just moved your leg, like your hand.
We'll have to list it down for you, and I don't think it's long enough for the statements on it.
What does it take to keep up your stamina, the athleticism? You say just nonstop movement, and it is. How do you take care of yourselves?
I think just being mindful of your recovery off the field. Of course, the things that you do on the field as a team is important, but I think the emphasis really is taking a good recovery and relaxing a little bit so that your body has the longevity to play such a sport. So,
who's winning this weekend?
Toulouse.
Oh, I'm asking the coach from France. I know. So this is coming up, everybody, on Saturday. It's at 7 o'clock. It's at America First Field there in Sandy because you wanted a big venue. We're trying to break a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, no, I believe we're trying to break the largest scrum in the world. So that's pretty exciting. Being a part of a scrum, you only see 8 people, but to see 3,000 plus in one scrum, that would be definitely a sight to see.
So the record was in Tokyo, everyone, 3,000 there in Tokyo. So let's break it right here in Sandy.
3,001.
And
or more. Come on,
that's all we need. All right, you're going to show us before we go to break one of the moves that people out there, fans, need to know if they're going to watch rugby.
Yeah, we'll just show you guys quickly how to pass the ball, and then we'll give the rest to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, simply just 2 hands on the ball, just like that, and just push it through. Simple and easy. Just like that.
Dina, you can do that.
I mean, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, wait, are you going to throw it to me?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
In your heels and your dress?
Yeah. I'm not dressed for it, but watch.
Always 2 hands?
Always.
Like it's not the football.
Like a baby.
We're not going here.
No, it's
And we're not going here.
No.
Like it's the two-hand.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, bro.
She's
How's
tough.
that? I know. I tried to.
Oh, she's playing. She's
the
playing
girl with
Saturday.
boys. This is the girl with boys. All right, tickets still available. abc4.com/GTU. WarriorRugby.com. You can also find more information. Don't forget that game coming up Saturday, the 16th. All right, Dina.
All right, one last one. Okay.